Afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Ocean's Pit. Another edition, folks. I hope you guys are having a great day today. It is Friday, June 6th. And again, technical difficulties has hit the house and the studio. It just never seems to end, right, folks? So I'm sorry about that. And I hope I'm even on right now. Check the website, TonyOceanMusic.com, and give us a call at 847-769-8609 to book a show. Every show is dedicated to the first responders, and most of all, dedicated to people like you who watch the show, our people and our veterans, our military. Thank you guys so much. It's Ocean's Pit. It's showtime. Whoever's on, let's go to work. Thank you so much. Oh, we're back. It's live. Yes, it's live, folks, and I hope you guys are having a great day today. Looks like it's gonna be a great weekend. Looks like it's beautiful outside today, so I'm glad you guys are watching. Let's get right to our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local. They have two brand new stores, Fox River Grove, Illinois, and Richmond, Illinois, folks. Flowers are now, and all live plants are now 75% off. That's right, 75% off on all flowers and plants, folks. And for the month of June through June 24th, get a free 5-amp-hour battery for $299 value and save an additional $100 when you buy an Ego lawnmower model. Overall, that's $399 of savings plus free assembly and delivery. Or save $30 to get a free 2.5-amp battery, $179 value when you buy either an Ego 16 string trimmer, or a 665 CFM leaf blower. Less noise, less maintenance, and all Eco batteries are comparable with all Eco products. Buy 3 Ace pleated basic fur filters and get one free. That's enough to get you up for the rest of the full year. And don't forget, folks, nationwide grilling event will happen at the Norwich location. Saturday, June 28th, between 11 and 2, they will be barbecuing burgers, brats, hot dogs, all that stuff from 11 to 2. And from 1 to 2, Tony Ocean will be performing live in the parking lot on Saturday, June 28th at our Norwich Ace Hardware. And don't forget to tell them to grill your ace off at all grill purchases for our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place, buy local, shop local, helping neighbor for they were neighborhoods. See you guys here today. Let's see who's watching. Anybody? Ryan, how you doing, buddy? I hope you're feeling well. I hope you're out there dancing somewhere. Daryl Armstead, great job the last 2 days, buddy. We came on a little late, 10 minutes late today, but we're going to go on 10 minutes later then. We're going to end at 10:01 to make up for the 10 minutes that we lost. Angelo Packy's in the house. Packy, great seeing you last week at Village Pub. Boy, nothing like being a mama's boy. There you go. Well, thank you, boy. That's right. If you look at my page, took my mom to, she's 85 years old. Doctor said she needed some stuff done. We talked about this before. Certain doctors that we talk to believe that she's getting some of this stuff from taking those lousy booster shots and then those lousy COVID-19 shots. And these are two major doctors from two major hospitals. So today we went for echogram, and hopefully that's okay. We're waiting on the test results that they said you might have lupus because of the shots. Kathy, how you doing? Magga, how you doing? Albert. So we'll see what happens. And the moral of the story is don't take those shots ever again. Case closed. But we're here today. We have a lot of fun. I want to thank Daryl Armistad last night at Zaza's. You did a great job, brother. And tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse with Jerry James Renda. That's an 8 o'clock hit. And then Saturday we'll be at the Geneva National Resort in lovely Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. That's right, folks. It's going to be beautiful. It's an open house. They're going to show, if you get there early at 5:30, they got a tour set up where you can see some of the houses they have for sale. And then the party starts inside the resort, free of charge. Anybody can come in. Open bar. They got some snacks. And it's going to be me live in the main event band with Tony Toto, Ron, and Miggy, 2 new band members for that particular show. And that's going to be Saturday. That's tomorrow, 7:30 to 10:30. So I hope you guys join us. And Sunday, we're back at Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy with Double T, Tony Toto. That's a 3:30 hit. Oshows.com. And boy, do we got things to talk about. First of all, we're going to get our sorry to our another police officer, 36-year-old Crystal Riviera was gunned down on duty. Our prayers go out to the Riviera family and, of course, the Chicago Police Department. 36 years old, ladies and gentlemen, 36 years old. Double T, Tony Toto, happy anniversary to your lovely wife, Julie. 38 lovely years. God bless you, too. I love you guys very much. All right. So, also, do you remember when you guys were younger? How many people remember walking to school? I do remember. I vaguely remember walking to school when I went to Elmwood Park High. And my mother, we lived on Thatcher in Elmwood Park. So we're right by the golf course. And, you have to take that walk all the way through and it turns and then goes onto Thatcher and then it goes where the school is. And I remember a couple of times either I missed the bus or my parents didn't drive me, whatever it was. So I do vaguely remember a couple of times walking to school. But I don't know how many of you guys remember walking to school. Now, you remember the old days when it was cold, it was rainy, and you told your parents it was cold, you want to go to school, I want to walk. And then the parents would come up with that story. Well, I walked through 9 inches of snow and 150 heat and the hail. And remember, all your parents used to tell you that just to say, get your ass up and walk to school because that's how you're going to get there. So I do remember a couple of times walking to school. That's right, folks. If you guys are into video games, I play some when I go out. There might be an arcade game I might play there every now and then. 1967 Snowstorm was fun, having many days off from school. Mega 47, I agree with you, pal. There you go. 67, I was still young because I'm going to be 63 this year. So I was born in 64. So, but anyway, yeah. So anyway, video games we're talking about, big sellers. It's a huge market. Many people spend hours and hours and hours and hours, especially that's with the younger generation. All they're doing is playing video games. They're not out hitting the softball with their friends or playing, fast pitching against the walls or playing basketball or doing anything outside. A lot of these kids, a lot of this generation, a lot of even adults are sitting playing these games. There's a game called Call of Duty. Of course, it's a big game, and it's sold, ladies and gentlemen, in its lifetime. And I'm sure this game has been around, I don't know how many years, but Call of Duty has made $35 billion. I'm not talking about M. I'm talking about B as in billion. Call of Duty in its lifetime, since that video has been out, since that game has been out, $35 billion it's made and still growing strong, folks. Jill, Indiana, how are you doing, my dear friend? Okay, so there you go. Man, talk about money. Also, folks, June 6th, 1944, we remember our veterans, D-Day, the 81st anniversary, and thank you for all the veterans who fought for our country and, of course, the ones that never got the chance to come home. D-Day today, June 4th, 1944. the 81st anniversary. I hated the rubber boots over the shoes and the damn clips that would freeze and pitch them off. Oh my God, Boyd. Yes, that I do remember. Those stupid shoes, rubber shoes you had to put over. Pain in the ass. You're right, my brother. Dick said, the alderman from Des Plaines. We'll see you tonight. And don't forget to say it again with Dick Sayed, my good friend. And I'm having the Dick Sayed pens. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of different multicolors. So there you go. All right. So, hey, are you anybody out there or anybody you know out there have flight experience? Now, you might have a father, a brother, a kid. Now, you have to have over 5,000 flights under your pocket. If you know somebody, or you're out there and you're a pilot and you have over 5,000 flights, you can get a job at Starbucks. Starbucks is looking for someone to fly their super private jet. Starting pay, $360,000 a year if you qualify to ride the jet, fly the jet for Starbucks. $36,000 a year. Now that is money, folks. Today is the World of Bicycle Day. Do you remember riding a bike when you were a kid? Some people still ride bikes. I see people all the time doing it. I have maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I tried to ride a bike. I maybe made it around the block and that was it. But there's a lot of people that do it. I do remember as a kid getting, all my friends had the real expensive, the cool Schwinn bikes. I had like the Corvettes model, that for like $30, $15.99, whatever it was. I'm sure you get free coffee and other things there, Boyd. Anyway, grabbing the rear fender and there you go, sliding the snow into school. I did that a couple of times. Almost killed myself, David. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's right, Ryan. The Knicks did fire the new coach. Bad move, my opinion. But anyway, World Bicycle Day. Everybody had the nice Schwinns, and I had the cheap Kmart Corvettes. There used to be a store in like Cicero, and I was growing up. So World Bicycle Day. Also, today is National Hug Your Cat Day. If you have a cat, give him a hug. Go out and hug that pussy. I mean, the cat. On National Hug Your Cat Day. That's right, folks. You heard it here. Go hug your pussy today. Today is Hug Your Cat Day. Salud, everybody. I started a little early this morning. All right, so a couple other things is today is also National Leave Your Office Early Day. For the people who actually work in the office, you can actually leave early today because today is National Leave Your Job, Leave Your Office Early today. That does not include people that work from home. This is for people who actually work in the office. Today is tell your boss, hey, we can leave early today. National Leave Your Job Early today. Leave the office today. That's very important. Meow. There you go. Robert, the general, is in the house. Guys, you're driving in your car. You don't have time to stop for something to eat. You don't want to go to McDonald's, or you can't find a McBurger King when you're driving, and you go to a gas station. Now, how many people that went to a gas station and picked up something to eat, whether it was beef jerky, cheese, an old, cold pizza, or those cheap sandwiches, right? Or 2 hard-boiled eggs in the plastic and a couple pickles in a plastic, or a bag of chips, whatever it is. You wonder, out of all the gas stations, who's got the best food in the gas stations? And I didn't realize this. According to US Today, Quick Trip gas stations were voted the best gas station food. Quick Trip. They always have something decent over there. Burgers. They probably have some burgers. But who knew? Out of all the gas stations, Quick Trip. It's according to the USA Today, folks. So there you go. You can't beat that. Also, Another job opening for all you social media crazy people out there, and you love the Chicago Blackhawks. They're looking for a social media manager. The Chicago Blackhawks are looking for a social media manager. Apply at chicagoblackhawks.com if you're interested in working for the Blackhawks. All right, let's get to some more. Speaking of the Knicks, of course, they lost against the Pacers, but in game 2, an Indiana Pacers fan stabbed New York Knicks fans. I mean, the rivalry of sports these days is completely crazy. And there's always been one with the Indiana Pacers and the New York Knicks ever since it goes back when Reggie Miller did the choke thing when, you know. But how about this, folks? One of the Indiana guy, I guess, or the New York Knicks guy flipped the guy's hat off. And there was a struggle, a fight, and 2 guys got stabbed. Is it really? I mean, is it that crazy in this world? It's just got to be nuts. Nuts. Stabbing somebody for flipping your hat. It's not like they stole your seat or stole your jersey or stole your food. This is crazy. I mean, you shouldn't do that anyway, but I'm saying these people are all crazy in this world. The generation is crazy in this world. But I'm going to tell you something that's not crazy. We're talking about real estate at its finest with the best, Mary Grievous. Don't just call me when you're ready to buy or sell. Contact me when you're considering buying or selling. She's your forever agent, Mary Grievous at mgrievousstark.re.com at Berkshire Hathaway Stark Real Estate. She's available to sit buyers, sellers for sale by owners, and expired listings. That's right. Give her a call at 630-688-1725 and tell them Tony O sent you. And also, folks, Mary is in charge of the NTD Vacations Chicago Music Cruise. Now, this is like a repeated story. And we're just trying to get people on this cruise. Not only are we trying to get you on the cruise, folks, but we're trying to get you all have a good time if you love to cruise. And if you didn't like to cruise, you should try it anyway, because cruising has changed a lot. And this one's going to be great, even better. Now, we've already been on 2 Royal Caribbean cruise ships with the Great Seventh Heaven, but this time it's not Royal Caribbean. Now it's a brand new ship called the MSC World America. It's a private ship owned by an Italian family. Beautiful ship. It's gorgeous. It's going to happen January 17th to January 25th, 2026. It's 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. We're going to kick off in Miami, Honduras, Costa Maya, Cozumel, and Ocean Cay, which is a private island owned by World America. Seventh Heaven and Tony Ocean, the main event band, with Nick Hodges on piano, of course, and he does the Billy Joel, Elton John tribute. Plus, he also has the Chicago Hitmen. So he's going to be part of the Tony Ocean band. I think we got some of the Mojo's Jukebox guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun. There's more acts, more stuff happening. But go to chicagomusiccruise.com, put in Tony Ocean, or give Mary a call. It's very simple at 630-688-1725 and say you want to go cruising on the ocean with Tony Ocean. All right. Dogs. We love them. But sometimes dogs get into stuff, bite stuff, destroy stuff. I think we lost 2 remotes already since when we first got Zoe. Now the dogs don't eat anything anymore because but once they first come, they chew up something, right? Right now they probably steal our lunch every now and then. Ronnie B, what's shaking, buddy? But what about this story? This is in Pennsylvania. There's a golden doodle, and that's exactly what Zoe is. Her name was, but this wasn't Zoe. This was a different golden doodle. Her name was Cecil. A family had cash set aside to put up a brand new fence. They had about $4,000 in cash. Now, I don't know how this dog got into the $4,000 in cash, but he ate the $4,000 in cash. What they've been able to get up, they got $1,500 So 3,000 of something the dog ate. Of course, the family goes ballistic. They're worried not only about not having a new fence, but they also worried maybe about the dog's health. So they call the veterinarian. The veterinarian says you got to watch him. And all of a sudden, the dog started puking. And this family actually went through the puke and got the money, dried it, put it together. It's just crazy putting it all together. And I don't even know how much they still got saved out of that 4,000. Isn't that completely crazy? It's like you can't make this shit up, folks. Also, there was a stabbing. The Evanston Hospital. I want to thank Albert for sending me that. Security guard was shot. Shooting. Security guard was shot in Evanston Hospital over some patient there with security guard. I mean, horrible. I hope everything is okay with the security guard. I didn't read all the details, but he was shot in Evanston Hospital. So I hope he's okay, folks. Isn't that crazy story about the Labradoodle? Sounds crazy, but it's true, folks. What do we got here? Okay, this is according to Fox News. California dad, driving instructor. The teen is driving. The instructor is in the passenger seat. They're driving. They fall off a cliff. Off a cliff, ladies and gentlemen. The father died. The instructor died, but the teen has got some major injuries. She did not die, but she's in bad shape. Do you imagine that? Test driving, not test driving, but the kid wants to learn how to drive. And in California, probably driving down those steep roads and stuff, went off the cliff. The instructor is dead, but the teen is majorly injured. And wow. Is that crazy? It's just like one story after another. And like I said, you can't make this stuff up. Sandra, how are you doing? Yeah, it's completely crazy. All right. We got some interesting stories. Bobby Brown, right? The great singer, rapper, whatever you call him. Every little step I take, you can be every little step I take. Anyway, and then, of course, with Whitney Houston and all things. But Bobby Brown is in the news again. Bobby Brown's once walked into a flower shop and saw a woman being mistreated by the owner. Instead of causing a scene, he bought the shop and gave it to the lady. No show, no ego, just action. Say what you want about Bobby Brown, but that moment right there says a lot about the kind of man he really is. That's heart, that's power, that's character. The owner was mistreating the customer. He buys the flower shop and gives the flower shop to the lady. Tell me that's not great news. I'm going to Florida, going fishing, taking pictures. Well, Ryan, you have a good time out there, buddy. All right. Breaking news, according to the leading report. Prince Williams to banish his uncle, Prince Andrew, from the royal life once he becomes king due to his ties to Jeffrey Epstein's list. Now, this is a royal expert told Fox News. Ban him. And we're going to get to that Elon Musk and Donald Trump feud. First of all, I think it's a ploy. Now, I do believe that Elon Musk lost a lot of money. But I think it's just a ploy. I think they're just purposely fighting to let the liberals think that Elon Musk is one of them. My opinion. Of course, it doesn't mean a lot. It's my show, so I can say what I want to say. But he's got to go, right? Exactly. All right, what else we got here, folks? Again, talking about Epstein, according to Leader Report, a video showing Jeffrey Epstein was the only person in his cell at the time of his suicide. It's supposed to be released to the public, according to FBI Deputy Director Don Bongino, that he was the only one in the cell. Now, so if nobody killed him, I believe he did maybe kill himself, maybe, if they show the video. But they can fix videos now. You all know that. With AI and everything, they can make somebody look like they did something and vice versa. So I don't know. We'll have to wait and see what happens. when that stuff comes out. But still, we're going to figure it all out. Some more news, folks. THC edibles. THC edibles and smoking weed are bad for your heart. New study reveals. A new small medical study is one of the first to look at the effects that ingesting THC can have on your heart. Well, let's be honest, folks. We all know smoking weed is bad for your heart. Cigarettes, pot, cigars, pipes. It's going to be bad for your lungs. Bad for it. And if you take too many edibles, you know what's going to happen. That's why everything in moderation, folks. So be careful with all you pot smokers out there and gummy. Frankie Seta, what's up, my brother? I hope you're doing well. Costco has just dropped his membership to the lowest price ever for a limited time. You pay $65 plus you get $50 gift card back, making the membership only $15. I love Costco, but forget the membership. What's the point? But I know you save some money and people go there to save the couple cents on gas, but hey, normally it's $65 a year if you're a member of Costco. If you, right now, folks, if you sign up, you get a $50 gift card back. So your membership is only $15. That's pretty cool if you're signing up for Costco for the very first time. Here's something, folks. I pray for those who were concerned and those who followed the crowd and followed the experts and follow the science. That awkward silence in the world right now. The vaccinated slowly realizing the unvaccinated were right. Told you so. And I'm not a doctor. All right. According to Fox News, has once again dominated the ratings, leaving the competitors MSNBC and CNN in their wake. In reality, 2022 was the third highest rated year in the cable news history, according to total day viewers. Fox News has been the top cable network for the past 7 years, both in prime time and total day ratings. And you can find that information on Daily Currents. That's right, on social media. Congratulations to Fox News. Some more political stuff, folks. FBI Director Kash Patel, I like this guy, tells Fox News' Brett Baer that Americans will soon find out what they deserve to know and get a definite answer behind who was on the ground with the FBI investigation ties during the January 6th riot at Capitol. I'm going to see what that Frankie preaches right. I want to see, again, footage. Could be doctored. That was all a ploy, folks. That was all a ploy. That was all a setup. And hopefully these videos will come out so people can see this stuff. And it's coming out. Stuff is coming out little by little. All right, let's get back to another story here. Man, holy cow. I never realized that. Okay. Man died from tick-borne virus after his brain had blown up. Now his family is warning others. Ken Bryce, a 62-year-old man from Massachusetts, died after suffering brain damage from Powassan virus, a dangerous tick-borne disease. His family is now sharing. I know in a bunch of people, at least 3 or 4 people that I know that got bitten by ticks and stuff. And some of these guys ended up in wheelchairs for a very, very long time. 2 of my friends, I remember my great friend, the late, great Tony Shark LaBarbera, was on a ship doing these jazz ships, and he got bit by a tick, and it screwed him all up completely. So be very, very careful with that stuff. I thought they destroyed all that footage. Ellie, who knows? My dear friend Ellie Weinhardt, the great actress, comedian. Of course, she does the great Joan Rivers. And of course, she was in the movie A League of Her Own with Madonna and Tom Hanks and Gina Davis. Anyway, I don't know. We just need to know this stuff, Ellie. We just need to know. Tony O is in the house. What's up, my brother? Go see my buddy Tony O spinning his stuff, man. He does very good at what he does. All right, folks. American Airlines $82 an hour, free flights, and bonuses inside American Airlines flight attendant pay in 2025. At present, an American Airlines flight attendant takes home $35.82 an hour to start. $82.24 an hour after the 13-year mark. Payment is on the monthly basis of guaranteed 71 to 75 hours, which includes boarding, pay, 50% hourly rate, double pay for holidays, additional hour for additional international flights. They also receive a per diem of $2.20 and $250 for every hour away from the additional homes and stuff. So $82 an hour to be a flight attendant for American Airlines. Try it out. Conservative Ant, good friend of ours and the son of Danny Ramundi, who was a sax player in the main event band. U.S. pardon attorney Ed Martin announces investigations of the Biden pardons. The U.S. pardon attorney has made a huge announcement that if things play out the way they want, the last minute former President Joe Biden's pardons could become legitimate. More investigations from the Capitol. All right. The city's poop, caca, shit, whatever you want to call it. The city's poop. Wow, look at this, $133 million a year. The city of Las Vegas is offering up to $133 million a year for someone to manage everyone else's poop. No shit. You can't make this up, folks. You can't make this up. The city of Las Vegas is offering $133 million a year for someone to manage and everyone else tries to flush and forget. The official title is Plant Operations Maintenance Manager. But let's be honest, you're the head of the poop control. You oversee multiple facilities, supervise a team of brave souls, evaluate tab tests and things that no one should have to look under a microscope, and make sure the city stays on good terms with the Environmental Protection Agency. Would you do it? That's a lot of money. A lot of money to go clean up poop, folks. Terror in the sky. Oh my God. Again, more stuff in airlines. Terror in the sky. The passenger allegedly tried to drag a flight attendant off a plane saying, "You're coming with me." A Kansas man is facing charges after he allegedly grabbed the flight attendant and dragged them up the aisle trying to get her off the plane. These people are crazy. Richard, I love that. Now you see a lot of shit. That's right. That's right. Try the job out. You can't beat it. More crazy stories. How about this one? He was urinated on, cut with a saw, and forced to smoke crack. Headlines. People magazine. What police say happened to a tourist lured to New York City and why? You get these things online, come and meet me and here and come and do this and we'll give you a job. And check out these things before you just do these crazy things and meet people and join parties and crap like that. Do your investigation, please. Congratulations to this lovely lady. COVID vaccine receives $12.7 million in court settlement deal. After being fired for refusing the COVID-19 vaccine, a woman just secured a massive $12.7 million, one of the largest known. Her case struck a nerve in the national health mandates. The employer enforced the vaccination policy, said it violated her religious rights. She won $12.7 million. Scratch your head on that one, folks. Scratch your head saying, boy, I wish I didn't take that. Let's go to another airline news, folks. Southwest Airlines will start charging people, believe it or not, $35 for a checked bag as of May 28th. So that was last week. Starting May 28th, 2025, Southwest Airlines will officially end its bags fly free policy. I think we talked about this before on the show. and feature that has long set the airline apart. Passengers booking or modifying flights on and after this date will now be charged $35 for the first check-in bag and $45 for a second bag. However, exceptions apply for frequent flyers and premium fare holders. The A-list guys probably stick to the original plan with Southwest Airlines. But everybody's trying to make money, folks. What do we got here? The federal government just killed California's plans to ban gas cards. The Senate just delivered a significant win for automotive choice by 51 to 44 vote yesterday. Lawmakers successfully challenged California's sweeping plan that would have banned all gas-powered vehicle sales by 2035. Be the first time in ever for 50 years Congress pushed back against California's authority to impose stricter emissions rules than the rest of the country, rules that would have controlled nearly 40% of America's car market. Wow, wow, wow. Get rid of these gas cars, useless. At least right now they're useless, my opinion. All of McDonald's delivery trucks in the UK have been running on and used cooking oil from their restaurants since 2007. These are McDonald's delivery trucks in the United States, in the UK, not here in the United States, in the UK. They've been using cooking oil for gas since 2007, and they have no problems. Yes, Richard, that's a little bit old news that I remember hearing that, right? Obama's daughter did drop their last name, got rid of the Obama last name. Good for her. Carol Minotti, I hope you're doing well, my dear friend. You're watching Ocean's Pit. Okay, this is certain things that changes a woman forever. What kind of things change a woman forever? Excuse me. That no one, okay, forget number 6. Number 5, losing everything and rebuilding from scratch. I think that not only women, but it also does this to men. Experiencing a heartbreak. Men and women go through this. Betrayal by someone she or he trusted. So this can go both ways, but this is technically for women. Betrayed by someone she trusted. The loss of a father can really hurt a woman, and a loss of her mother. But this can be very, very much going to changes a man forever. It really does. Childbirth. There's another one there for you. Good one. Okay, you go to Disney or you go to any Great America or you go to anywhere where you have to hold a line. You're in line and you want to wait to get on the ride, to get into the park. Blah, 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 blah. Sometimes you're holding a spot for your friend who went to the bathroom or your kids who went to the bathroom. Folks, Disney says no more. Holding a spot in the line for your group is considered skipping and is no longer permitted. Interesting, holding a spot in line at Disney theme parks is generally not permitted and is now considered skipping the line. The official park rules state that the guest should not jump lines or save places for others. Okay, let me see on that. This is just Disney, but I'm sure there's a lot of other amusement parks this stuff might happen at. If you're in line and your wife had to go to the bathroom or your husband had to go to the bathroom, why can't I hold a spot for her? Maybe what you could do, if you can, you guys are both in line already. All of a sudden, someone has to go to the bathroom. At least the people in line see that there were 2 of you there. What if your kids got to go? What if all 5 kids got to go or 3 kids got to go? Interesting. Creates chaos. It will create chaos. The FBI agent that investigated Trump for colluding with Russians was sentenced to 4 years in prison for colluding with Russians. Idiot. Oh, I love some of these stories. It just makes my day. It makes my day go a much nicer, smoother, as they say. Frankie said, Frankie, if you're watching, is a singer in the Chicagoland area. This was posted a couple days ago, and I like this, Frankie. You posted this on your page, and I don't know if you got it from someone else, but I think it came from you, from your post. They call me selfish. They called me dangerous. Turns out I was just right. Funny how time reveals everything. Call me old-fashioned, but when the government says, trust me, and the TV says everyone's doing it, that's my cue to slow my roll and take Dean Martin's advice. Oh, relax, Pally. If they got to sell it that hard, it ain't worth buying. Stay classy, right? If they're selling something that hard to the American people, it ain't worth buying. So, Frankie, it was a great post, buddy. Don't visit the amusement park if you have diarrhea. Well, that's a good one. Stay home. Francine, how you doing? I agree, Tony. Sometimes those lines can be hours long. Well, I have not been in one of those places in a long time, but good point. According to WGN Morning News, breaking news, Illinois lawmakers approved the $55.2 billion budget with tax hikes on sport betting and tobacco just before the midline deadline of last week on Saturday. Oh, Illinois. Let's just screw us more. For sports betting, tobacco, it's going to screw me now. Oh, one of the worst states. I don't know why we're still here. Anyway, I can tell you something that you can do that's going to give you a good deal and it won't rob you, and they do a great job, especially this time of your gardening and your lawn and landscaping. We're talking about Jack Vanna Landscaping. Hey, folks, all your landscaping needs, call the best. They offer monthly maintenance programs, bush trimming, spring, fall cleanup, bed mulching, fertilizing, weed control. They offer also plant design, service, installation, servicing the North Shore for over 50 years. My good buddy Tommy will take care of you. 847-432-5266. Get that landscaping done when you can, ladies and gentlemen. It's that important. And don't forget Imperialux, becoming your own bank with my good friends Wendy and Craig. That's right. Imagine putting your money to work for you, becoming your own bank, and making your dream retirement a reality with guaranteed lifetime income. Wendy and Craig will help you create personal pensions, grow your wealth, secure a legacy. It's never too late to start. Take charge of your financial future today. Pick up the phone and give them a call at 630-890-1213 or book them on Kennelly for a free consultation to start building the retirement you deserve. That's our good friends from Imperialux. And tell them Tony O sent you. Now, folks, today we're going to go 10 minutes over because we started at 10 after 12. So we're going to go to 10 after 1. We had some technical difficulties. Thank you to my wife for that. Also, another update. I told you yesterday about Laura's update. You know, after her surgery, first of all, she's doing fantastic. She's doing the rehabs. Everything is good, but her heart sometimes still goes boom, boom, does a little murmur and stuff. So the doctor made her put one of those things on, and she sent the thing back in, and the results came fine. So that's good news for that. Thank you for all the people that reached out about Laura. She's doing fantastic. This is Susan. Hello and happy Friday, folks. It is Friday, June 6th. It's time for the Ocean's Pit. It's time for the weather, brought to you by the JRC Ace Hardware Stores. That's right, folks. For the weather for Friday, June 6th, it's 75 degrees out there right now, folks. 40% humidity, only 4 mile-an-hour winds. It's sunny, it's beautiful out, but the air is very unhealthy right now, and I'm sure it's been all over the news about the unhealthy air. So try not to be outside as long as you can right now, because who knows what the hell we're breathing. JRC Ace Hardware Stores, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. Tonight we'll be at Chicago Prime Steakhouse, 8 o'clock with Jerry Jams. And tomorrow, Geneva National Resort in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And Sunday we'll be at Ron Onesti's Club Arcata Speakeasy in St. Charles. We got a lot more great gigs coming up. We're going to be out in the patios again now that the summer is here, folks. We start our first patio show next Wednesday, June 11th at Pronto's in Bloomingdale. That's 7 o'clock, me and Jerry Jams. Then on Thursday, the 12th, will be at Pasta Mia and their beautiful outdoor patio in Bartlett with me and Double T on the 12th. On the 14th, Ocean's Rat Pack returns to the Lyric Theater in Blue Island, Illinois. And the 15th will be in Dubuque, Iowa. Road trip. Positano's on the 19th of June. On the 21st, we'll be in Lake Geneva, Wisconsin, again at the Getaway French Country Inn. Going to be a lot of fun with the main event band. And the 22nd will be on the Fox River. That's right, at the Backyard Marina in Johnsburg, Illinois, with Jerry Jams and Lisa P. Excited. And don't forget our yearly fundraiser we do for the dogs, Tap House Grill. That's right, in Lamont on Tuesday, the 17th of June. Me, Frankie Setta, Ron Starr, Stephanie Lemonberger, Dan Nozick is the host, and it's going to be great. And all the money goes for the dogs, man, for the dogs. And that's what's important, for the animals, our friends. And June 28th, returning back to Johnny's Kitchen and Tap in Glenview. We did a great job there last time. A really nice place. It was a lot of fun. Yeah, stay inside as much as you can. That's right. Laura's birthday is coming up at the end of the month, June 30th, folks. So thank you, Ronnie, for that early birthday. I will let Laura know. Topless? We're going to hold that story. I got to get stuff for next week. So let's see what else we got here. I'm going through the headline stuff that we have here, folks. And we're always trying to come up with some good stuff. All right. A man is accusing Walt Disney in the news again. A man is accusing Walt Disney World of excuse me. Negligence and suing for damages, claiming he sustained enduring injuries on a park water slide. A man was allegedly injured by Disney World water slide while 35 pounds over the ride weight limit. Now he's suing the park. Okay. If there's a sign, obviously there's a sign. The gentleman knew that he was 35 pounds over, and he still went on the slide, and he got hurt. I'm going to have to go with Walt Disney on this one, sir. Lose weight and then come back next year, and then you can get on the slide and enjoy yourself trying to sue. I mean, I know there's a lot of people that sue, but that's completely crazy. More airline news. British Airways flight attendant reportedly found naked and dancing in a plane bathroom after going missing. People smoking on planes now, people throwing people out of planes. What's wrong with this world? A man was arrested after exhibiting concerning behavior on a transatlantic flight from San Francisco to London. Found a naked lady dancing in the bathroom. She has been gone missing. Investigate that one. We're going to save that story. I'm saving stories so we have some stuff for next week. Coca-Cola drinkers. This is basically Coca-Cola, but I'm sure it happens to anybody that's drinking a lot of soft drinks. Pop, Dr. Pepper, 7-Up, whatever you're drinking, whatever it's out there. Man addicted to Coca-Cola has 35 stones removed from his bladder after drinking. Are you ready for this, folks? After drinking 3 liters of pop a day. 3 liters of Coca-Cola a day. A 44-year-old man from China was reportedly addicted to drinking around 3 liters of Coca-Cola a day, was rushed to the hospital with severe abdominal pain. After medical explanation, doctors discovered that they had developed 35 stones in his bladder. What's wrong with these people? 3 liters a day? Wow. Wow. Secret Service agent, according to Newsmax, Secret Service agent claims that former President Joe Biden often got lost in his own closet at the White House. A starting new allegation from a Secret Service whistleblower has surrounding former President Joe Biden's fitness during the time in office. According to Senator Josh Haley, the whistleblower who assisted Joe Biden's detailed, claiming that the president would frequently become disorientated at times, mistaking his closet for an exit and getting lost inside the White House residence. The claim came to light during a recent interview where Haley revealed that wasn't a one-time incident, but a recurring issue that raised serious concerns within the Secret Service. One Secret Service man said, "It's not normal behavior." Whoa, Kathy Splaccio, my good friend from Arizona. Kathy, how are you doing? That's right. Too much is a good thing. This is a warning, folks. Some of you people have pools. We have a pool. Some of you guys have pools. You guys go to the parks where there's pools. You go on vacation where there's pools. Please be careful if you have infants. Keep them away from the pool unassisted. Folks, People magazine, a little boy, 3 years old, found dead after falling backwards, falling in a backyard pool. There was no words for this pain. A 3-year boy has died after falling backwards in the pool in Illinois. Though his time with us was too short, do you imagine that? I can't even begin to imagine what that family, first of all, for not watching their kid, and second of all, they lost a child at the age of 3 years old. If that doesn't screw your whole life up, it will screw their whole life up for the rest of their lives. For the rest of their lives. Please be careful. Please. Again, White House is calling a former First Lady Jill Biden to testify before Congress about Joe Biden's physical decline while in office. Did he just post something a couple of days ago saying, I was coherent. I knew exactly what I was doing. I'm the one that signed off. Bullshit, Joe. Let's see. I like this one. I know sometimes people say, Tony, you get a little crazy on this show, but listen to this. Pedophiles could face the death penalty with a new bill proposed by Representative Anna Luna. I agree. Pedophiles. Boof. Death penalty. Case closed. Can't help these people, folks. Case closed. Vice President Yeep stakes as Kamala Harris weighs in to return to California politics for a second presidential bid. Democrats on both coasts are growing impatient, questioning whether the former VIP's ambitions match the moment of the party's mood. According to Newsmax, Kamala Harris mulls 2028 run as state's party grows restless. What are you going to do? Oprah Winfrey in the news this time. Not about her, but someone that she was associated with. Oprah's spiritual healer sentenced to 99 years in prison for raping girls accused of baby trafficking. Mancow Mueller posted this, folks. I've been fooled in the past, but not this time. When I met this guy, I could tell he was under satanic influences. Really devilish. And I'm happy to say he hated me instantly. Why? Because I undid him when I started to kill him. Oprah's crew around her. Very interesting. Oh, we have to skip that one. We're going to skip that one. That's right. Baseball. Major League Baseball. A lot of them have certain days. Veterans Day, Italian Day, Polish Day, Irish Day, whatever it is, right? Boy Scout Day. And they also have Pride Night. But in most Major League Baseball stadiums, they have a Pride Night. Well, according to Raging Americans, folks, Texas Rangers remain the only Major League Baseball team that does not host a Pride Night. I don't care who they have their nights. I just wanted everybody to have a night. I think it should only be fair. Right? You have a good weekend, Jill. See you soon. Don't you think it's time to give up? No, Boyd, I will not do that, sir. I gotta keep it alive. Gotta keep it alive. But thank you for your input. This is interesting. We'll save that. We'll save a couple of these. Joey Chestnut, the guy who eats all the boneless chickens, and he joins those boneless chicken contests. Joey Chestnut ate 200 boneless wings in less than 38 minutes at Buffalo Wild Wings. The king of eating. Are you ready, folks? Joey Chestnut tried the all-you-can-eat wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. He ate 200 wings in under 38 minutes. Buffalo Wild Wings has all-you-can-eat wings for $19.99. The deal is available every Monday through Thursday. 200 wings, $19.99. Randy, what's up, my brother? Oh, my God, my old buddy Randy from the Thirsty Whale. We used to have some great Monday nights. Remember, Randy, at Quarter Beers at the Thirsty Whale, buddy? You and Howard and the guys. I hope you're all doing well, my good buddy Randy. It's Ocean's Pit, little show about big things, folks. We got another 5 minutes before we go. Remember, we are on Monday through Friday at noon, brought to you by Ace Hardware. And I want you all to have a great weekend. Now, we continue next week. We got 2 new guests coming on, which I'm excited about that. Then, of course, we have Carol Brandolino on Twisted Tuesday and Toxic Thursday. Stumble on this channel after 35 years over and over. My heart cries out her name, Nadine. You're my kind of girl. Oh, my God. 1313. That was one of the songs, Nadine. Well, thank you, BKA 2012. Whoever you are, thank you so much. That was a great song and a great band. This is Ocean's Pit, Monday through Friday. Make sure you tune in. We still got some time, folks. We got about 4 or 5 minutes left. Disney again in the news, folks. Disney lays off 100 of workers across their entire platform. And the quote is, once you go woke, you go broke. These are just quotes, folks. Every said we're going to hold off on that. 73.9% died from the vaccine. The largest autopsy study confirms, according to Newsmax, they said safe and effective. 73.9% died from the vax. Wow. Look at it yourself. Find it. Study it. It's just crazy, some of the stuff that comes out. And we're never going to know all the truth of certain stuff. But we know what people do wrong, whatever it is, prove it, and let's get it done. Holy shit, Maxine Waters lives in a $4.6 million mansion. She has a net worth of $5.3 million, paid her daughter $100,000 a year for 10 years. Now she has to pay back $68,000 in campaign violations. Raise your hands if you want a full audit of her bank accounts. Start working on it. Start working on it. Absolutely. Boy, I'm telling you, some of the stuff you guys sent me in is very interesting. You know what? We're going to hold off on that. We're going to go. But before we go, folks, it's time for our birthdays for Friday, June 6th. Russell Brand, British comedian, turns 50 years old. Freddie Fender, wasted days and wasted nights, celebrating a birthday. Tom Evans, one of the great bass players from one of the great British invasion bands, of course, Badfinger. Him and Peter Ham both wrote many great songs, but one they did write called Without You that was done by Harry Nilsson. Tommy Evans up in heaven, man, happy birthday. Stephanie Powers, great actor, actress, Heart to Heart, 82 years old. Mark Wahlberg, love this guy, great actor, believes in God, love him. 54 years old. Maurice Evans, he played Cornelius. No, he played Dr. Zira on the, Dr. Zaius on the Planet of the Apes films. And he's a great British actor celebrating a birthday. Drew McIntyre, for all you wrestling fans, 59 years old. Robert Englund played Freddy Krueger, 77 years old. Paul Giamatti, great actor. Love him, 57 years old. Prince, celebrating a birthday up in heaven. Prince. Tom Jones, Sir Tom Jones turns 84 years old. And Liam Neeson, great actor, 72 years old. More great stuff. Happy birthday to all is right, guys. Again, tonight, Chicago Prime Steakhouse in Schaumburg. 8 o'clock hit with Jerry Jams. Tomorrow, Geneva National Resort in Lake Geneva, open to the public. Come on by. We'll be there with the main event band, 7:30. Come on out to Lake Geneva, Wisconsin. And Sunday, Ron Onesti's Club Arcada Speakeasy. That's a 3:30 show, oshows.com. Oh, yeah. We're brought to you by our good friends from Ace Hardware. Ace is the place. Buy local, shop local, folks. That's right. Through Day, June 4th to June 16th, right around the corner, buy a Blackstone Iron Forge 4-burner outdoor grill for $549 and get a stainless steel burger press kit for $699 value for free. As always, you purchase any grill for $399. It comes with a free sauce or rub of your choice, plus free assembly and delivery. How about this? Get a free $10 gift card when you purchase a $50 gift card. Many more offers, both for Father's Day and the month of June. Come on by and grab those savings. Download the Ace Awards app, easy way to keep track of your points, coupons, and special offers. And don't forget to tell them, grill your ace off. That's right, folks. Our friends from Ace Hardware, buy local, shop local, helping neighbors before they were neighborhoods. We got to go, folks, but thank you for watching for another edition of Ocean's Pit. Remember a couple things. Buy local, shop local, support local establishments, support live entertainment. And if you're offended with this show or any show you're watching on TV or movie, radio, shut it off, turn the channel. It's that simple. Why fight? Why go to the bullshit? And remember, just because you're offended doesn't make you right. Doesn't make you right. It is what it is. But most important, be nice to everybody, man. It's a cruel world out there. You know, life is short. Enjoy, go out, do what you want to do. Don't wait till you retire. Go on that trip, buy that car, do whatever it is. Have fun. It's important in life. Sir Ringo Starr says peace and love, and we need it now more than ever in this crazy world. Be kind to one another. Have an incredible weekend. Go out, have some fun. See you guys Monday, same time, same station. And Nick Sahajas, the piano man, going to take us out.
Time to go, it's the end of the show. See you later from Tony O.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a